When it comes to having a firearm at your house, you need safe storage to keep it away from others, but you need quick access to be able to use it for self-defense. Today, I am reviewing the Carbon Night safe made by RPNB. Let's take a look. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Frank Latella. I am a self-defense instructor, firearms instructor. I own a gun shop, and I am a patriotic civilian. Out of the hundreds, if not thousands of safe options, I chose this one for today because of its sleek design and the way that they market it, putting it between your bed and your nightstand. I thought it was a pretty cool option, so we're going to check it out. Now, right before we jump into the details, I want to do a quick plug on my free online course. Completely free, consisting of hand-to-hand self-defense, firearm training, knife defenses, and use of force. This can be found on my website, frankjlatella.com. The link is also going to be in the description or the profile of this YouTube channel. Let's open it up. Sleek packaging, right? It's always nice when something looks good, but of course it's all about performance. Is it going to perform well? Got our trusty owner's manual. We have this guy right here, which is going to be the mount that I'm gonna practice, or I'm gonna show you how to actually mount it. Some more of this nice stuff right here, and here she is. It has some good weight to it, which is what we want. We don't want something too flimsy. All right, we have our keypad and our fingerprint scanner here on the front. These holes, these cutouts, are what we're going to use when we mount it. It's going to line up pretty well for that. We have our accessory box, which is going to have the backup keys and the mounting hardware. And that is it for what we have. So I'm going to toss this on the ground. And let's take that backup key in there. So this is where I'm going to put my batteries in a moment. But we do have a spot for this backup key. And, ooh, look at this. You can see I already was playing around with it because I have my magazine already here hanging out. All right. Right off the bat, one thing I like is that it shoots out. It pops out. So I know that already before I even set up the fingerprint scanner. Once I do, it's going to give me a pretty good access to get to my firearm. All right, so we're putting these batteries in because no one wants to mess around with a key. Comes with two keys, so it should go without saying. Put them in two separate spots, one of them not inside of it, because I'm sure we've all made that mistake in the past. All right, put those batteries in. We should get a little noise. All right, so you see it starts flashing a little bit. And we're going to cover this guy back up. Okay, I was told that the default code is 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, check that out. All right, I have my cleared Glock 17 full size. On the website, it does say not recommended with optics or flashlights. But let me slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. A full-size gun is still going to fit in here with the optic on. One thing that I've noticed when I go to draw that gun, the optic might get caught. Now, by simply practicing and pulling it out, that's one thing. And it's to the company's, they already made it known on the website, not ideal with that. I'm just testing it with this because optics are a very popular thing, and I want my gun to work with it. So, not faulting the company because they did make us aware of that. Let's say I put my magazine in. There is a spot for a spare magazine as well right here. This is actually for the Glock 19, so a larger one, which would fit my Glock 17. So it does scoot all the way down there. Initially, I thought maybe there wouldn't be enough space to get my hand in, right? If it was an extended magazine, for example, all the way here, it would interfere with my grip. So the fact that it comes all the way down is good. Now, if we are using this for home defense, instead of a spare magazine, maybe a flashlight would be good. You don't need to lock up the flashlight, obviously, but having it in one spot. This is a good flashlight to carry on you because it has a clip, so it's a bit. It actually fits. Look at that, fits just fine. So it could hold an extra magazine. It could hold a flashlight. It could hold whatever you want, I suppose. Now let's close this up. Okay. It's not shaking around. That's just I'll squeeze this in. Right? It's not shaking around in there. Not if it's mounted to your house, it's not going to shake either unless there's a earthquake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Maybe I'm going to do it again just as a test. Maybe that was in the way. Or it could be the added weight of the gun. It didn't open up enough. It did not open enough for me to come straight out. Right? So maybe it was this in the way. Maybe it's the weight of the gun. Let's test it out again. It's all the way in. Nothing's in the way. We're about 90% open. Right? We're about 90%. Getting caught on that rear sight. So I know they said no optic, but that time it was the rear sight. Now they are height sights or suppressor sights. So from what I'm seeing, this might be ideal with a compact gun, or at least it still works with the Glock 17. No optic, no height sights, but it's still working. Now, just as a quick test to see if it was the weight of the gun not pushing it all the way out. Yeah, it seemed like that's what it was. It may have been a little bit heavy. And there's no ammo in the magazine. One thing to consider. Now, here to basically play devil's advocate to what I just said. 1, 2, I messed it up. 1, 2. I grab it, I can still get it out, right? It's not like, oh no, it's stuck. It just didn't push it as far, right? So the question is, with ammo in it, with another magazine or flashlight in it, will it only go halfway that time? So far, I'm liking the construction on it. The keypad is good. It does fit the gun. Probably sweet spot would be the Glock 19. I think that would be like a perfect size for it. Now let's work on the fingerprint scanner. Okay. Quick interruption to this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Press and hold the program button until the keypad turns blue. So I'm going to press that in right now. Let's check it out. Make sure we can see. There's my program button. I'm going to hold it. All right, there's blue. Now, it might time out on me, so let me try to read this quick. Place your finger on the sensor for the first of 6 scans. So I'm going to use my... Oh, timed out. That's okay. Okay. 1. I'm going to change the position a little bit. 2. Slightly on an angle. 3. Other direction. 4. Top. 5. A little bit lower. 6. Okay. That should have done it. Let's test it. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Now, putting this in. What is cool about this Of course, with practice, and now that I think twice about it, the thumb may have been even better, right? 1, 2, but check out that. If it was the thumb, it would be a nice sweet spot. But regardless of that, it was very easy to save the fingerprint. I believe I can fit 20. So what I would do is maybe multiple fingers, my thumb, my index on my right and left hand. Whoever else lives in the house that has permission to access your gun, give them that access as well. And like you saw me do, don't just do the same one every time. If you've ever been fingerprinted for a concealed weapons permit or maybe a job, a lot of them are rolled. Some of them are pressed so that you can get all sides of the finger. This one, you're not moving once it's on. All right, so it's pretty straightforward design. Now I'm going to work on mounting this. So although they promote and it looks pretty good at home, let's say between your bed and your nightstand, that sweet spot right there, I'm not going to do this at home. I'm going to do it at the gym on the box. All right, my security consultant, Jim, is here to guide me through this process. So one thing that I like is this is going to end up mounting right about here. This is going to end up sitting here. So the way that it works is it's going to lock in like this. Now, one thing I didn't realize, I thought it was portable. You just take it off anytime, which is kind of true. But there is a screw that's going to go from the inside. You'll see me put it on, so it can't be easily just removed. Now, if you need to remove it, you open the safe, unscrew it. You can take the safe with you. I thought that was pretty cool. So let's get this going. I'm going to make this super simple. I'm not even going to really, measure much. Those are my holes. There are additional ones. I'm only going to put 2 in because I'm not going to keep it here. All right. Now, of course, I would put these 2 bottoms on here. I'd make it tighter, maybe level it out. But right now, it does what I need it to do. I'm going to slide it through. All right. We're going to put these lined up. All right. It's on there. It's on there. Now, someone can just remove it relatively easily. So, this thumb screw, I open that up. Now see, I think it's, oh no, I'm going on this side. All right, if we can see right in here, okay? Now it's just a matter of me trying to get my arm in there without dropping the screw. All right, twist, twist, twist. All right, so now it doesn't interfere with the moving mechanism, and one side came off, but the whole entire thing can't be removed. Now, if I really wanted to remove it, I can get it off. I could probably yank it, but of course, it's all about the hardware. It's how you mount it. The whole point of this is I'm laying in bed, I sit up, I open this up, boom, I grab my gun, and I'm ready to go. Now, could you also put things other than firearms in here? Sure, toss in money, whatever you need to do. But I like the idea of having it as a gun safe. If you got value from this video or you are interested in related topics, go ahead and press the thumbs up button and share it with a friend. It will help the channel grow, and I would appreciate that. Although I am a supporter of law enforcement, when seconds count, they'll be there in minutes. That means in a self-defense situation, you are your own first responder.